Good morning, viewers. Welcome again to my channel, Second Math Hub, the solution to your math problems. So we are solving questions on core mathematics. This is November-December 2024, the ongoing Novdec. I want us to solve theory compulsory question 3. I read, the radius and height of a cylinder are 7 centimeters and 14 centimeters respectively. So let's quickly represent this information. So we have represented this information on the board. So there is the radius of the circle, the radius of the cylinder, given as 7 centimeters, and then the height of the cylinder, given as 14 centimeters. So with this information, we have to calculate the curved surface area of this particular cylinder. Curved surface area. So what is the formula for calculating the curved surface area of a cylinder? So before we look at this, let's look at the net of a cylinder. So the net of a cylinder So now there's a cylinder, as you can see, and there's the top area, there's the base area, and this area here is the curved surface area of this particular cylinder. And there's the net of the cylinder. So for the net of the cylinder, we are looking at a situation whereby we cut the cylinder. We open up the cylinder. So you can cut up this area, that is the top area. We can cut out the base area, this is the base area. And when we split the curved surface area into two, it will give us a rectangle. Basically, we know that a rectangle has two dimensions, the length and the width. And we know that the area of a rectangle is given as the length times the width. We know this. But with reference to this cylinder, what would be the length of the cylinder? So you could see that the length of the cylinder is also the height of the cylinder. The length will be the height of the cylinder. So, which is giving us h. So in place of the length, I'm substituting the height of the cylinder. What would be the width of this particular cylinder? You see that there is the width. But even before we open up the cylinder, this width here was on the circumference of the circle. So the width here was on the circumference of the circle. And what is the formula for calculating the circumference of a circle? We know that the circumference of a circle is given as 2 pi r, where r is the radius of the circle. So when we simplify this, the area will be 2 pi r h. H multiplied by 2 pi r, that should give us 2 pi r h. So that is the formula for calculating the curved surface area of a cylinder. The curved surface area of a cylinder is given as 2 pi r h, where r is the radius of the cylinder and then h is the height of the cylinder. So with this, let's substitute the values into the formula. So 2, in the question, we were supposed to take pi as 2 on 7. So pi will be 2 on 7 multiplied by the radius. The radius of the cylinder was given as 7 centimeters, multiplied by the height, which is 14 centimeters. So now, let's enter this information into the calculator. So 2 times 2 on 7 times 7 times 14. That is 616. But since we are looking at area to be measured in centimeters squared, so that is the curved surface area of this particular cylinder. Now the B, we are supposed to find the total surface area of the cylinder if it is closed at both ends. The total surface area of the cylinder. Total surface area of the cylinder, which is closed at both ends. So meaning that this time we are going to consider the top area and the base area as well as the curved surface area. So looking at the neck of the cylinder once again, we see that for the total surface area, which is closed at both ends, we are going to look at the area of the circular top and then the area of the base. And we know that the the top area is the shape of a cylinder, and we know the area of a cylinder as pi r squared plus the circular base. The area of a circle is also pi r squared plus the curved surface area. As it stands now, we know the curved surface area of a cylinder as 2 pi r h. So what is pi r squared plus pi r squared? That should give us 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. Do we have any common term here? Yes. So let's factorize the common term. The common term is 2 pi r, as you can see, leaving r plus h. So that is the formula for calculating the total surface area of a cylinder that is closed at both ends. It is given as 2 pi r multiplying r plus h. So now with this formula, what we need to do is that we just substitute the values of r, h, and then pi into the formula. So we have 2 multiplied by pi was given as 2 on 7 times the radius. So the radius of this cylinder was given as 7, multiplying the expression r plus h. So r is 7 plus h, which is 14. So we have 2 multiplied by 2 on 7 times 7. And what is 7 plus 14? So 7 plus 14, we have 21. So now let's enter everything into the calculator's memory. So the total surface area, as you can see, is 2 multiplied by 2 on 7 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 21. So 2 multiplied by 2 on 7 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 21. That is 924. Again, we are looking at area, so the unit should be centimeters squared. So that is for B. Then lastly for C, the volume of the cylinder. So the volume of a cylinder. So to calculate the volume of a cylinder. There is a formula we use. The base area multiplied by the height. So the volume of a cylinder is giving us the base area of the cylinder multiplied by the height of the cylinder. So what is the base area of a cylinder? Obviously, that is pi r squared, area of a circle. But the base is circular, so the base area is given as pi r squared multiplied by the height, which is h. So pi r squared times h, that will be simplified as pi r squared h. So at this point, you just substitute the values. Pi is giving us 2217. Radius is giving us 7. So 7 squared multiplied by the height, which is 14. So using the calculator, 2217 multiplied by 7 squared multiplied by 14. And this is giving us 2156. But this time we are looking at the volume. The volume will have a unit of centimeters cubed. So this was a problem under mensuration. So this is mensuration 2. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please don't forget to subscribe and share the video. Thanks for your support.